Alright, welcome to, another video. So now I'm trying to do the Gen 2 challenge, and I'm just gonna showcase some mods that I've been using to help you in this challenge. And the first one is Skarmory. So I feel like using Skarmory, it's the best way and the fastest way to do it. So I built my team around Skarmory because Skarmory, of course, is typing. Steel and Flame is pretty good. Has very few weaknesses. Not flamethrower, fire type moves and electric type moves. But if you have certain abilities, it would be actually easier. So the reason that I chose Skarmory is because of body press. Body press just wrecks through the beginning of the game. And it has a very good move pool. It can learn Swords Dance. It doesn't learn it. You don't start with it, but you can, if you get the TM, you can use it. However, I didn't use it that much. So most of my most important moves are body press and drill peck, as well as spikes. I think spikes are very important, but later on I figure out that it doesn't make that big of a deal on the rival battles. So instead of spikes, I was hoping I get stealth rocks. Yeah, but as you can see in this battle, body press will just destroy Charon's team. Yeah, and there's nothing those normal type moves can do to you. So yeah, like I said, the beginning is full of normal types and bug types. So Skarmory, like, you're gonna get a lot of candy at the beginning with Skarmory. So that way you can buy more eggs and get more important moves, as well as level up easier, more difficult ones that require a higher level to to do well. But yeah, Skarmory is very solid. The one thing about the nature is that at the beginning I was thinking, oh, maybe I want some of defensive nature, but I realized that that doesn't work. What you want is the most power, so try to get a nature that is plus attack instead of plus defenses. Yeah, because that is gonna be very important. And if you do get a roost, I'd suggest learning Brave Bird, because it is a game changer. That amount, that difference of 20 attack points is very important. So consider that if you do get a healing move on Skarmory. Yeah. So like, yeah, I really just like Skarmory a lot. It just takes a lot. So like I said, his weaknesses are electric type moves and fire type moves. So that's why we need to pair Skarmory with either a ground type or a water type. Well, ideally you will have a quagsire or a whooper. Quagsire is a perfect match for Skarmory, as you can see here. He can switch into electric type moves without no problem, threatening them, and he can sort of switch into fire type attacks. And if Quagsire is threatened by a grass type move, Skarmory can switch back in, and then, like, see here, you can just get them in that loop. Plus, Quagsire gets Sizzly Slide, which 100% burns the target, which is incredibly helpful. during the rival battles and the Elite Four. As you can see, I have the spikes. So yeah, spikes is good in this case because you're gonna be switching a lot between Skarmory and Quagsire, or your ground type. As you can see, I also have a Dumbfen, but I'd rather use Quagsire. Yeah, so that damage, that switch in damage is gonna be racking up. But yeah, drill peck or body press, you will just check everything that comes to you. Like even other steel type mons, you're gonna be able to just wreck through them with body press. Yeah, so since I'm hanging on the fact that Skarmory is gonna carry me through the whole way, I give most of my berries to Skarmory, so that well, it becomes the boss of the battle and not the one attacking the boss, right? But yeah, sometimes it does go down. Some very hard hitting fighting type moves are difficult to handle. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Quagsire and Skarmory are a very solid pick. Porygon 2 is also good, but the thing is, you need a special item to evolve him. If you don't get it, you're just screwed. Then, like I said, Skarmory has a hitting ability, which is Lightning Rod. So in this case, you will switch to Quagsire, but the thing is, Lightning Rod makes you immune to electric types attack, and you no longer have that weakness. So the only weakness that you'll have is fire type attacks, which, well, you have Quagsire there for you. So yeah, since I know that I'm gonna be threatening most of the grass type mons, setting up spikes is very good. And as you can see, here comes that Arcanine. Just switch into Quagsire and you'll be fine. The one thing about Quagsire that I noticed during this run is that he's not good with special attacking fire type attacks. Yeah. Now, Jumpluff also is a mon that I recommend. Don't sleep on him. He has great support and a very high speed stat, and a very good good move pool. He can put something to sleep really quick, as you can see there. Plus his egg moves are strength sap. I think he gets sappy seed or something like that, or yeah, well, he has great move pool. I know he also learns U-turn naturally, so it's a great pivot mon that you should not sleep on. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, Quagsire is good, but he has a weakness for special type special fire type attacking moves. So that's where Corsola comes in. Corsola has a great defenses, a great move pool, has access to Calm Mind, Freeze Dry, which threatens other water type mons, and it's a good balance for the poor, Skarmory, Quagsire. So if there are physical type attacks that are gonna be coming directly to Skarmory, I can switch into Quagsire or either Corsola. If there are special moves coming in, just switch into Corsola, and you'll be fine. Yeah, and since Skarmory is a steel type, Dragon mons usually don't do much unless they're carrying a fire type attack, so that's difficult. So yeah, like here's an example of the Lightning Rod ability, but she hits me with a Splishy Splash, so I just think, oh well, my Quagsire now has a hitting ability, which is water absorb. So as you'll see here, I think I do switch into him. Yeah, so now, yeah, my quagsire is even bulkier. So it unlocks a recovery, well, not move, but a recovery possibility for quagsire that otherwise won't get. That's one downside of quagsire, that doesn't get recovery moves, or I couldn't get it from any egg moves. Not that I have unlocked all of them, but I got a couple of moves. So yeah, quagsire, skarmory, Corsola is very good. Plus, as you can see here, Corsola is just gonna handle Charizard no problem. If that Charizard though is drought, like for example Mega Charizard Y with Solar Beam, you'll be cooked. But that never happened in my runs. So yeah, it gains access to Memento as well. So yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, one other mon is what's the other one? Yes, Grand Ball. So I was trying to use Azumarill, right, because it's a water type and fairy, but the thing is, it's not that, I don't know, that useful. And Gramdo has the Intimidate ability, which is great for those dragon types in the rival battle. The only downside is the hurricane that Rayquaza does is just too much, so you have to wait until he uses outrage or another dragon type move and just switch that dog in, and you'll be fucking right. He'll be switching out. Yeah, other than the dragon types, Granbull is pretty good against the fighting and dark types. So dark type mons are, so fighting and dark types are actually a problem for Skarmory, believe it or not. Like the fighting type attacks, they just hit too damn hard, and the dark types attack, the thing is with them, they just get me with foul play because of the high attack stat that Skarmory has. So having Granbull as well, intimidating all of that crap, it's fantastic. Plus, if there's a poison type that threatens my Granbull, I just have to switch my Skarmory in, and for free basically, and I can just set up spikes or just attack normal with a flying type move, and there'll be no problem. So yeah, I think the team is very solid. Now that leaves me with another slot for another mon, which I think I use an electric type mon. I use Ampharos. It has a good ability in static. Plus it has parabolic charge, which heals you. And there's a chance that you could Mega Evolve as well, turning you into a Dragon type. Not that good with the rival battle, but overall very good throughout the whole run. If you're concerned about that, you just have to disable the Mega Evolution before the battle, and you'll be fine. But yeah, it's a very solid team. Plus, if you get more egg moves, it's gonna be even better. Like Skarmory gets Spiky Shield, believe it or not, and that is a game changer, because you're gonna be doing damage while they're trying to attack you, and even if they attack you, they're not gonna do that much. Some interesting mons that I've used is Heracross with Guts. And first impressions just drops everything on his path. You just need to make sure to switch. It would be even better if you get Skill Link, but I didn't have time to work on that. The problem with Heracross is that it's very slow and frail. If for a if something hits you like a gust, you're just basically dead. So yeah, doing working on that. I'll see you in the next video.